I mean, it's got to be
It's
awkward though, right? Either way, like going to someone's house that you don't know, right? Like, hi, I'm
yeah.
somewhere else.
I mean, it takes a while to get used to because basically you're gonna live in like whole another family.
Right. Was
Yeah.
that part? Were you nervous about that part? Was like the only thing that you were nervous about, or what?
I was very nervous because I didn't know who they are, and just we just kind of start like living together. So
That's cool. That's something that's kind of like I wish I would have had the opportunity to do that, but I was like, I don't know what I would do. Like go to like some country and like hi, but
yeah.
at least you get to see. Like I hope you get to stay here and continue your life here.
Hmm.
But I hope you at least you get to see like another country. You could say that right now. Many people haven't
Hmm.
even been to another country, but you got to like actually experience it. Because I've been to like 6, 7 countries. Right, we've been to Europe. We've been all around Europe. I've been to Canada, Mexico many times. But it's different when you just go for 2 days, right? Or you go for like a
Yeah,
week. This is
it's
like you're
different.
actually immersed in it, right? Like you are living with somebody, you're eating the food, you're like doing things that
Hmm.
they do. You go to school, like you got to see schools in 2 different places. So like, how was that different? Like the school in the different countries. How's that? How does that compare?
There's so much difference between education system here in Japan. So the high school is very strict. Well, honestly, all the schools are very strict
So
in
you
Japan,
keep saying
but
strict. So you're making me think like Japan's like very strict. Like there's no.
it is very
Okay,
strict.
okay.
Like when I was, so I only spent 2 years of high school in Japan,
Hmm.
but we have 14 subjects to learn a year every day. Or not like we don't have the 14 subjects every day, but
Right, right. But the year, yeah.
the whole, yeah, throughout the year, we have 14 subjects to learn. But here, there's only like a 5, 6 periods a day. They get out of school at 2 p.m., which is surprising because we start school in Japan 7:40 and then we finish at 5 p.m.
What?
And some people have clubs and teams after that. So they go to home like 8 p.m. Then they eat dinner, they do homework, and then they go to sleep around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So
So they treat you like adults from a very young age.
I was very surprised because, yes, they do. Yeah, I'd say that. So that's different. Uniforms are required
Yeah,
for
everybody.
most
Yeah,
of the school there.
right.
Um,
Do you have to pay for
Different.
school, or is there
Yeah,
public school? Is there public school too, or do you have to pay for school? Like, does everybody have to pay, or is it public?
there are public schools. Yeah, but I went to private high school, so
You have to pay. Yeah.
but public high school, yeah, public. There are public high schools, but a lot of people go to public. I don't know, honestly. I think my parents just preferred private school better.
Was the private school over there, was that tied to like a religion too, like they are here? Here's like Catholic Christian schools. Like, was it religious, or is it just
Mm-hmm.
private because you pay, or is it tied into a religion too?
Um, a lot of them are not tied to religion, but my school was. It was
Okay,
Buddhist.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it did have that component. So you had to do like you had to follow that, and you had to do classes for that too. Then, right? Like probably.
Yeah, I had one religion class.
Oh, okay. So you had to wear a uniform. It's way more strict. So then you get to California, right? And like, how was that like a culture shock? Like the first day of school, like was it like too easy for you, or how did you feel like going into the new school? Like what?
It depends on the subjects. Some subjects have like hard vocab or like
Mhm.
more specific vocab, like marine bio. I took marine bio, but like it didn't even sound like English. It was like
Right.
more Latin words.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, it was doable, even though I was a foreigner.
Right.
But it was doable. Yeah. Um,
Where did you, Mayuki? Where did when and where did you learn English? Obviously, like how did you start learning English?
I started in seventh grade. So I was like 12, 13-ish.
Right.
So it's been like 7 years or so.
Did you have to like was that like a class that was required, or was something that your parents like just found for you to go take? Because sometimes they have like little like programs, or is it something that was at school like everybody takes English?
English is required in Japan.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah, from middle
yeah.
school to university. So it's a long time. Yeah.
I mean, that's good, but that's a good thing, right? Because like over here, I mean, you probably saw it in high school. A lot of students like they get mad if they learn a foreign language. I think students here do not value being bilingual. Like I'm talking about in general. I'm not all of them, but a lot of them were like, oh, why do I got to learn French or why do I have to
Mhm.
learn this? It's like, well, you want to have two languages. Other parts of the world, it's so normal for them to take English at school. Like it's so normal. Like in Mexico, like
Yes.
people are taking English, people are taking French, they're taking Mandarin, right? Whatever it is to like be more competitive and be able to work somewhere else, you know. But I think I'm glad you are
Yeah.
able to share with us, like, hey, in Japan they're learning English. You know, they are learning a second language, and
Mhm.
everybody's doing that. Is there another language that might learn too, or is it just are they just only doing English?
Well, I want to try Spanish, but I
Espanol.
wonder if it's like easier or harder than English.
I think, I mean, I'm biased because I know Spanish first, but I think Spanish is easier than English. I think there's more rules in English that are going to trick you. You know, like there's like hidden little
Mhm.
sounds. And in Spanish, the sounds are not going to trick you. You know what I mean? Like the A is ah. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what kind of A you have, you know, because in English you have like apple and awesome. And so the A changes, you know, but in Espanol,
Yes.
A is ah, you know, but,
Okay.
Fatima could help you, right? Pepe could help
Yeah,
you.
right. That's right.